Now, children are also going to feel long-term consequences of this pandemic when it comes to learning. In San Joaquin County, a new study shows students are falling further behind in basic learning skills, especially in the Stockton Unified School District. And ABC 10's Kurt Rivera is taking a look to close this in on our cover story tonight.
Father of 5, H.J. Helcom knows what it's like for his kids to learn from home during the pandemic.
My 9 and my 6-year-old, they got along pretty well. There were a few bumps in the road along the way.
He gives credit to his children's mother and a partnership to keep his kids on task. But according to a new study by the nonprofit San Joaquin A+, made up of educators, business leaders, and more, not all families fared so well. The study looked at the state of San Joaquin County schools after a year or more of remote work, especially keying in on the Stockton Unified School District. And the results are alarming. Before the pandemic, Stockton Unified fell behind the state average with 30% of its students proficient in reading, 21% in math. This fall, only 14% are proficient at reading, 6.5% in math.
And there's no one to blame. This is the reality of a pandemic. When you look at this from the parent's perspective, where a parent was trying to work from home, or when they had to work, older brothers and sisters became the teacher's aide to a teacher trying to manage an online community with a variation of bandwidth.
Broken down by race, the study found only 1 out of 10 black students were proficient at math and reading, less than 2 out of 10 Hispanics, and less than 3 out of 10 white students. H.J. Helcom spent this past summer knocking on doors, talking to families to gather input for the study in Stockton.
Their hope is for things to change. They just want to see a change.
Solutions from the study include to bring the whole community to the table when deciding how 5 districts in San Joaquin County will spend $500 million in federal stimulus cash over the next 3 years. Get creative when using the funds, like growing the quantity and quality of early learning for 3 to 4-year-olds, providing social and emotional supports for students, creating clearer and cheaper pathways to college and career with early college high schools, that is, putting students on a path with associate's degrees before graduation and paid meaningful internships, and finally, keeping districts fully transparent and accountable for how federal relief money is spent.
Now, we reached out to the Stockton Unified School District for comment, but the superintendent was unavailable. In the study, Superintendent John Ramirez Jr. is quoted in part saying SUSD needs to make significant improvement so our students can be college, career, and community ready.